Hello everyone, this is Josh Explay and today we're going to be taking a look at the Villainous Quartet. 4 villains from the LEGO Disney 100 collectible minifigure series from 2023. As always, let's be fair with these minifigures. Enjoy! First, let's take a look at Cruella de Vil, my favorite from these 4. And although I do believe this could have been a better minifigure, it is great. First of all, that hairpiece that we see looks amazing. Not only 2 different colors for the hair, we have nice color earrings. In terms of prints, the headpiece has 2 faces, one in the front and one in the back, and the prints that the torso has in the front and the back and the dual molded legs, which is always a plus, look really nice. We get the small dog, the Dalmatian, that I think it looks also really nice. It's a little puppy, it looks great. Of course, you can add it to any other place in your collection. I think this works really nice. The other accessory is the one tile purse that just works okay. And although this is my favorite minifigure from these 4 villains, I think that LEGO should have pushed a little bit more to have more cloth. The cloth that it has to represent the fur at the top of the coat looks nice, but I think this minifigure deserves a coat with a soft cloth. It would have looked better, and you could have also detailed the inside a little bit different. But overall, it's still my favorite minifigure of the bunch. Next, we have the Evil Queen from Snow White, and this is another great villain minifigure from this series. Even though I do not like the one-piece legs, I think that just for this minifigure it works really well. The prints in the front and the back of the torso look nice, as well as for the legs, and since this is a somewhat of a simple character in the cartoon, I think it translated really well. We also only get one face print in the headpiece. The outstanding crown piece that we have for this minifigure is really nice, and it obliterates the tiaras or crowns that the princesses have in this series. This one just looks amazing. Also, the cape, which is dual color in black and red, looks really nice, as well as the top of the cape in white, both of them hard cloth. And the accessory included is a mirror, which also looks really nice with the print that it has. Overall, a really nice and recommended minifigure. Next, we have Dr. Facilier from The Princess and the Frog, and although I have not seen the movie, I did watch some clips to do this review. And the character is a simple character, the design is very simple, so I think that translation into LEGO worked really well. The prints and the front and the back of the torso work really well, as well as the ones for the shoes. I think the highlight is the face print. It looks really nice, and it works really well. In terms of accessories, we have a tile that represents cards, we also have a cane, and we have a hat. I think that LEGO should have used a feather piece for the hat, it would have worked better, and they also should have included a talisman piece. But overall, this one works really well. If you like the movie, you'll definitely like this minifigure. Also recommended to your collection. Finally, we have the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland. And although I'm not very familiar with this minifigure or the movie, if at all, I think that the best quality, the redeeming quality for this minifigure are the prints at the front and the back of the torso, as well as the piece that represents the legs and the dress. Again, it's one piece, but in this case I think it works really well. I wish it had been printed at the back, that way it would have looked a whole lot much better, but as is, it works well enough. Also, we have a really nice hairpiece with a really nice small crown and some printed details at the back, and way better than the tiaras that the princesses have. I don't think that the prints for the faces work that well, and I think that's my biggest dislike. We have some hard cloth for the top of the dress, and we have the accessory, which is a wand with a heart. Overall, this minifigure is not for me, but if you are a fan of the series, this is for you. Overall, I think villains tend to look a little bit more cool than the heroes, and in this case LEGO was able to translate that well enough for the most part with these 4 villains. My favorites, of course, are Cruella de Vil, which has amazing prints, the amazing hairpiece, and the little Dalmatian. And my second favorite one is the Queen from Snow White, which has the best crown piece as well as dual color cape and the mirror print piece, which looks really nice. Dr. Facilier is a simpler character and it's translated well enough, but it's just not outstanding. And my least favorite one is the Queen of Hearts. I just don't think that that translation worked really well, especially with the really bad prints for the faces. So overall, these are mostly recommended, especially Cruella de Vil, the Queen, and Dr. Facilier. As always, thank you for watching and liking this video and subscribing. Until next time.